Okay, so we're going to start from here. This is, for anyone watching on YouTube right now, this is the second last song on Unprocessed's brand new album, Angel, which we've just done a full listen through, and it is incredible. We need to have some serious conversations about our album of the year talks, because Unprocessed just showed up, not surprisingly, because we all knew what they were capable of. But the way in which their last two singles went, I kind of like dampened my expectations a little bit, because I was like, okay, maybe they just had such a good start with Sacrifice Me, Dark Side and Incomplete, Snow Lover. These were all like S tier songs for me. And then the last two singles just didn't do as much for me, but this album has been mental. Now, we're about to finish it up pretty much here with the second last song, which is the last song that is a brand new reaction to me, because the final song is Dark Side and Incomplete, which we've heard before. This is a feature with Fever 333, which I am not familiar with the band, but I did just a quick little search. This is, I believe, the ex-band of Arik from Night Versus and House of Protection. And then is it Stephen Harrison, I want to say? I might be butchering that. I think it's Stephen, the vocalist in House of Protection. I believe they were both in Fever 333 before, and I think there was some kind of a falling out or something that happened behind the scenes, and they're no longer in the band. Now, I didn't think that the band was still going, but clearly there's something still happening, because Unprocessed are doing a feature with them. Maybe I might be misinformed with that. I did a quick Google search, so I don't know how accurate that is. So please do let me know if I've missed any of the information on that. But either way, with all due respect to Fever 333, I'm here for Unprocessed. This album has been fantastic so far. If you're watching on YouTube, consider coming over to Patreon to check the full album reaction out. It's incredible. And let's go. Ooh, that is a fucking opening shot. Okay. Ooh. I'm liking this video.
So what's it gonna be? You gon' give in or you gon' get free? I know you was depending on back-to-back, so cracking type of events on me, but I don't care. There's a million repairs still left to be made, just so it can be
so
fair.
sick.
We can get there, but your team can just bear. So what's it gonna be? You wanna feel love or you wanna feel free? And I know you can't compare the feelings, but there's a right there for me. Yeah, everything you love will go, wither away, never return, that I know. But I will keep my head in the clouds, eyes above, and my faith in a God I may never, ever know.
That is so menacing. It's like a Humanity's Last Breath track almost. So cool.
Alright, okay, let me tell you a couple things about these killers. All night, all day, they gon' hang
His
around
voice is very
you,
recognizable. Maybe I've heard something from him before.
Wait until you dream that up in your head, keeping you between the thoughts and the screams, the self and the steam, convert all your dreams into hands on that screen.
So good. The coolest band, I always say that. But there's blood on the face. We're dead. What the fuck? Jesus! Oh, Fucking hell. They're coming for that Villanova crown. They're eyeing that up. We have to have some serious conversations at the end of the year because this is a fucking amazing album. I love that low and slow bend. Very simple by Unprocessed standards, but they're so musically good as well. Sick. Yeah, they've really mastered the ability to dip in and out of that world that is extremely technical, that makes your head explode, and then just writing extremely good, catchy music. That is a balance that a lot of bands don't seem to get right, where they're either like one or the other, where they're like really generic but catchy, but they don't really do anything technical that surprises you. Unprocessed are that middle ground. They are that band. For me, at least, anyway. That really...
These verses weren't written by mankind.
Oh, so it is AI. Oh, imagine the whole album just AI and we're just like realizing it now. They've just like Easter egged it into the video. Incredible. That was so cool. A very good feature as well. The guy's voice from Fever 333, maybe I've heard some of their songs in the past. It seemed very recognizable. He does have that kind of like Drew York from Straight from the Past / Rage Against the Machine kind of vibe to him. So I guess maybe I'm just like thinking of those guys and it's the same kind of delivery, but it seems like uncanny. I'm like, I really do feel like I've heard him specifically before. Maybe there's a really popular song that I've heard of. But yeah, I don't know the full story of Fever 333, but again, this is all about Unprocessed. This band is phenomenal. Like I'm saying at the start of the video, if you haven't joined the Patreon, this album reaction is fucking mental. I've gone through it all right now. We still have one more song which we're going to get to. Obviously that's already been recorded. My reactions to all the singles are on YouTube. Yeah man, this band is annoyingly good. That is the best way I can put it. It's frustrating that they're not like one of the biggest bands on earth because they can do it all, you know. They can do some of the melodies like the biggest bands in the scenes, Bad Omens, Dayseeker, Sleep Token. They can do all of those melodies. They're well capable of doing it. But they're just also so interesting in terms of their overall production. Their mix is quite raw again, lack of a better term, very unprocessed. I hate saying it, but it's there for the taking. Their guitar tone, their bass tone is very unprocessed, which is a nice like juxtaposition to the rest of the mix, which is very modernized, very glassy and shiny. And again, I use the word synthetic in a very complimentary way. You know, it's very like synthetic. It's what I love about like modern metal mixes. It has a modern flair, but you can tell that the band is, I guess, in a way paying homage to some of the older sounds, you know. They're definitely not afraid to not have their guitars sounding like they were created by machines, essentially. I know we just talked about the AI thing there. Incredible fucking band, so technical. And again, the main thing about Unprocessed for me is that they've just mastered the art of the ebb and flow of making something like a really enjoyable song that you can just loop and then have moments where it gets really fucking groovy, then have really technical moments. Again, the Pillar Stones, bringing it back. Are they groovy? Yes, they are. Throughout this entire album, there's been moments where you just want to fucking dance along to. Are they melodic? Yes. Many examples throughout this album, particularly more in the kind of mid-section with your Sacrifice Me and Snow Lover and everything like that, and some other songs as well, which are I'm not remembering the names of because they're the new songs. Even the Beyond Heaven's Gate as well, that was a pretty catchy hook as well. And then they just have this like experimental flair to them as well, where they're just doing stuff that, because of how technical they are, like even if it's not like by their standards, maybe they're not thinking of it as being really experimental where they're trying to like push something forward. It's just their ability alone is just making them stand out because of how technical some of the riffs are. It's such a breath of fresh air to listen to. This band is incredible. Only like 400,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, which is just criminal. It's so criminal, but hopefully this album being out now will get it to more people, and obviously I'll do what I can as well by sharing it with you guys and my audience. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of Unprocessed's new song, Head in the Clouds, and also the new album as well. This is definitely in contention for album of the year so far, with the likes of Villanova, with the likes of Greyhaven, with the likes of the Calistao Boys, with the likes of maybe Sleep Tokens up there. Let's just call a spade. Potentially a new Bad Omens at some point as well. I'm probably missing a couple of albums as well. Paleface Swiss, their album was decent at the start of the year as well. And yeah, I'm probably missing a few. I guess it's Thornhill, to be fair. I don't personally have Thornhill in there, but you know, we'll be fair. A couple other bands probably going off my head, probably just completely missing out on who they are. Deaf Heaven, I didn't love that album. Not really my thing. But yeah, look, we're yapping. I'm gonna go finish the album again. If you want to support on Patreon, the full album reaction will be on Patreon. I will post this full album reaction at some point in the future, okay? So if you do want to check out the album reaction, it will be available on Patreon today. As you are watching this video, it's available now. Come watch it, get involved, support me, enjoy the fucking album reaction. And then at some point, it will be on YouTube. I'm not going to give a particular date. It will depend on like content, and if it's like a slow week, I'll put out the albums. I'll drip feed the albums out on YouTube. But yeah, that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like in the video. Make sure you're subbed. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.